You tonight. It's been a few days since we first reported on a judge's ruling on the 33. Now, his decision will force the state Department of Transportation to conduct a further environmental review of the Kensington Expressway project before construction starts. And many of you are asking, what happens next? Well, 2 on your side's Nate Benson is digging into that for us tonight, and he joins us from the newsroom. Nate?
Yeah, good evening, Mary Ellis. I received several questions about how the judge's ruling on Friday could impact funding for the Kensington project, and it's a complicated answer. According to the former chief financial officer and executive deputy commissioner for the DOT, Ron Epstein, there's several misconceptions about the Kensington funding. First and foremost, there's not a pot of $1 billion sitting in an account somewhere waiting for the project to start. He says that the project was always going to be funded roughly about 80% of it from the federal government. Now, while the money's allocated as part of the state's DOT 5-year plan, if the project actually doesn't start, the DOT has to use that money elsewhere and possibly rededicate it in the next 5-year plan.
If this project actually happens to push outside the current 5-year plan, well, yes, you would have to reallocate those funds because you don't want to lose those funds, right? You don't want them to lapse. So that doesn't mean that in the next 5-year plan, and the current 5-year plan ends in a year from now, that doesn't mean this project won't be included in that. So my interpretation of what was being discussed is that, the state is taking the necessary steps to make sure we do not lose any federal dollars.
Now, another wrinkle in the state's DOT plan could be that this project is classified as a reconnecting communities and equity project. Current U.S. DOT guidelines call for projects with equity goals to be eliminated altogether. Nothing new from the state tonight. They say they're still evaluating their options since that judge's ruling. On your side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Nate.